So just to recap, we have 3 methods of solving quadratics. What are the 3 different ways that we have learned so far to solve a quadratic equation? Factoring, I love it. Factoring, and we said at the beginning of this video that that was our favorite, right? That was the easiest. So factor whenever possible. What's the second way? Square root method. Yes, square root. And the third way, yes, quadratic formula. Okay, very good. So you know all 3 ways. So if we see an equation like this, we could try solving it by factoring. So if we have 3x squared minus 12 equals 0, what would you do to factor that? What would be your first thing? You always look for a yes, and that's our GCF. We're going to divide both sides by 3. Everything gets divided by 3. We have x squared minus 4 equals 0. And what are the factors? X plus 2, x minus 2, right? Equals 0. What are our solutions? X equals negative 2 and positive 2. So you can go ahead and check those. Now, this one, you can use the square root method because it's missing something. Why are we able to use the square root method here? Because we can isolate x squared. We don't have what's called a linear term. We don't have an x to the first power anywhere. So how could we isolate x squared? Yes, so we get 3x squared equals 12. What's next? Yes, so we get x squared equals 4. And then the square root method is called that because we're going to use the square root. And we get x equals, thank you, plus or minus 2, okay? And you see that's the exact same answer. Now, if we want to use the quadratic equation, oh, do we really want to? What's a equal to? We already know it. It's 3. What's b equal to? Ah, b equals 0 and c equals negative 12. Yes, negative 12. So if that's b right there. So I have x equals negative b. What's that? 0 plus or minus the square root of b squared, 0, minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. 2 times 3. Good. So this is easy to simplify. Plus or minus the square root. We know what the answer is going to be, but let's just do it anyway. 12 times 12, that's 144, right? Do you see where I got 144? All over 6. And what's the square root of 144? 12. 12 divided by 6 is plus or minus 2. Okay, so that wasn't so bad using the quadratic formula. Those are all 3 methods. Same problem, all 3 methods of solving.